Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people. My motto is that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You know, I just got an exciting piece of inspiration, and I want to share it with you while it's hot on my mind. For those of you who believe the story of the beginning of God creating the earth and putting Adam and Eve in the garden and the apple story, you know it. Well, this is what just came to me. And it was this. God put Adam and Eve in the garden, and that apple represented the requirements to live here on earth, in that garden, here in Minnesota, here in the United States, here in Russia, here in China, here in everywhere on earth, as though you're living in heaven. That's what that apple represented. Now that snake represented a different way of doing things. You see, in God's world, when he put this earth, he put it here so everybody can enjoy everything. But that snake represented something that says, I'm superior to others. Same way, you know the story in heaven that said Lucifer was up there saying, I'm better than the rest, and I'm prettier, and I got it going on, I'm superior. Well, that's what that snake represented. I'm superior. I am better. And those of you who serve me, I will show you that I can make your life better than others. So, now when God put Adam and Eve in that garden and that apple there, that meant if you represent my conduct, my way of doing things. Lucifer said, you represent my way of doing things. Now, since God is supposed to be the source from which all things come forth, you know, you Bible scholars, you preachers, mega preachers and all of that, all things come from God. That's what the true Christian believes, that all things come from God. Satan says no. But in order to be able to get that in the minds and hearts of the people, he had to take the people's minds and hearts off God and focus it on a fake God. Well, he himself. But Satan knows he's not God, so he had to put his mind on something else to put your mind on something else. And in America, today, as we can see it, I'm not going to even go back to there. I'm going to start with today. Today, that thing is money. You see, we say if you got money, you can do anything. You can have all the education you want if you got money. You can have the best health care that you could possibly have if you got money. In fact, if you got money, you can control when health care is provided. You can control if it's available. You can control whether it's good or not so good if you got money. If you got money, you can go anywhere in the world anytime you get ready. If you got money, you can have others serving you because they don't have it. Oh, you are super superior. So what you do, you focus on money. So Satan says, let's get their minds off God and put their minds on money. And so rather than having a whole world that everybody is at peace, no war, no terrorism, nobody's got raggedy teeth because they got dentists who look after them, nobody's falling out and dying from cancer and all these other diseases because they got health care that protects them. Everybody got a career. Everybody participates in the creation and the manifestation of the goods and services that people say they want. But no, can't have that. That's God's way. Let's do it Satan's way, the money. Now, how does Satan control you? Control you by controlling the money. Satan decides who gets the money. Who gets the money is who Satan needs right now to do the things that he needs done. They are the ones that get the money. One day it might be one thing, 10 years from now it might be another thing, 100 years from now it might be another thing. But whatever it is, Satan controls the money, and whoever Satan chooses to provide that for him, that's who get the money. And those people who Satan don't need, don't get the money. You see, Satan got to always have somebody under. To be superior, somebody has got to be under you. You know, if a race of people want to be superior to another, somebody got to be under them. It can be slaves, you know, whatever it is. But they got to be under. For you to be big, somebody got to be small. And so that's the way of the world today. And you ask yourselves, why does stuff continue to exist? Because people don't know the truth. And why don't people know the truth? Because there's nobody to tell the people the truth. Every time somebody comes down and tells the people the truth, they get killed. Even the ministers. What do you think Jesus came down, if you believe in Jesus? What do you think he came down for? You say to save your soul, that you can get you back into heaven. That's a lie. I'm just up to tell you that's a lie. Jesus didn't come to save your soul. Jesus came to save your life first. Because you're living right now. Your soul is after effect. So how can a man say he loves God whom he's never seen and doesn't care about the people that he sees? How can a man or anybody be concerned about your soul and damn your life? It's impossible. You see, everything that God tries to do or does, Satan attacks it. God says, thou shalt not kill. Satan says in the Bible, go over there and kill everybody in that neighborhood. Don't let a single thing survive. Contradiction. And the people who don't know that call themselves preaching, telling you that everything in the Bible is true, got you believing that one hand you don't kill, on another hand you kill. What kind of God is that? And your mind is what? Pumped over. You don't know what's going on. But the preachers are telling you everything in the Bible is true because they don't know. You see, ladies and gentlemen, here's something that I want you to know. God speaks through the Spirit. Everything that was supposedly written in that Bible that was good, supposed to have been an inspiration from God. Supposedly it was an inspiration. And every time somebody wrote something good, Satan had somebody to write something that was contradictory to keep you confused. God says, treat your neighbor like you want to be treated. Satan says, do it to them before they do it to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to go any further than that. You know what I mean. And after I've been out here for 33 years trying to tell you that if you love God, you have to love your neighbor. If you love God, you have to love people. To respect God means to respect God's creation, not just people, but the whole earth. And yet, Satan out here got you doing whatever it takes to keep him in power, to keep you divided. And that's what you're doing. You're having war all across the earth. All across the globe right now, there's war going on. People have been oppressed. And they're trying to loose that oppression. Not because they have found the truth, but because they're just tired of oppression. And even when they switch over and take over, that doesn't do anything but start a new force of oppression because they still haven't learned the truth. And I've been trying to tell you for 33 years. Now I'm telling you, get back. Get back. All those things that God has promised me, I want them. And if you want to make me be a martyr because you're going to keep on lying to the people and keep the people believing that, then you're going to have to kill me. And I don't mind. I want you to know that you're not taking my life. I'm putting it out on the line because I know what's going on. And if you want to kill me to keep people confused, to keep people ignorant, to keep people stupid, then you kill me if God allows you to. And all of you who hear me, who out there think that your race is superior, who think that your nation is superior, think that you're better than China, think that you're better than Russia, think that you are better than North Korea. You are the same as Russia. You're the same as North Korea. Because the same evilness that keeps those people oppressed is the same evilness that is in you that's causing all the poverty in the United States of America. That's causing all the crime and violence in the United States of America. And you don't see yourself as being as those in Russia and China because you're not there. But I guarantee you, if you were there and you looked over here, you would say, I don't believe that's the nation that call themselves a city, a shining city on a hill. Who wants to be like that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it in a nutshell. I've been talking to you for 33 years, and that is as easy as it can be. I can't make it any simpler than that. The only other thing that I can do is just stand up and be what I just said to you. And you can be what you want to be. But I tell you, you got a choice. You can be right or you can be wrong. Right is peace, prosperity, joy, and all of the wonderful things. And wrong is all the stuff we see around us. Just because you got some people that are billionaires, and as more billionaires you get, more millionaires you get, the more people that becomes in poverty. Is a sign that you're on the wrong track, but those who getting the money don't believe it. Why? Because they got the God. They got their God, their money, that can get them anything that they want. And they don't give a damn about you. And you accept it. Why? Because you don't know the truth. And though I've just shared it with you, you can't believe it. You cannot believe it. So much hell has been taught to you that this, what I'm saying to you, just can't find any spot to rest. But I'm glad I got a chance to tell you today. So until next time, bye-bye.